everybody, and welcome to Parks Bros. It's Drew and Zach. We're here at Knott's just for a little bit, just to check out more of the Boysenberry Festival. We got some of the chicken skewers again, so he can try some, because he hasn't had any. You haven't had anything from the Boysenberry Festival yet, have you?
No, not this year.
So I still have 3 tags left on my what's it called? I can't remember.
Tasting card?
Tasting card, that's right. And now we have 2 left after using this one for the skewers. So let's dig in. So the park is incredibly full today. I'm really kind of astounded with how incredibly full Ghost Town is alone. And I mean, this isn't even the busiest, I'm sure, for the Boysenberry Festival, but spring break is definitely in full swing. So we just ate the chicken skewers. I really enjoyed them. Probably not as good as the first time, but they were kind of sitting out for a little while. Zach, what did you think of the chicken skewers?
They were good.
Good? Okay, but now we're gonna have the jerk chicken wings, which are actually a little spicy, I've heard, so let's do this thing. So we just had the jerk chicken next to Spur's Chop House over by Ghost Rider. It was actually really, really good. It was not nearly as spicy as I was thinking at all. It's just had a little tiny bit of heat, but that was about it. And now we're actually gonna go head over towards the Chili and Calico River Rapids to go meet up with some old friends. An amazing thing you can see here at the Boysenberry Festival as well is the organ actually being used, and I must say, it's a dream come true seeing this actually being played after so long. So we actually just got a quick look at Calico River Rapids, and it is actually insane how much they've gotten done in the past week or so. But now we're heading over to honestly one of the most iconic rides that has ever shown up on this channel, and that is Hang Time. Let's go ride Hang Time. All right, let's see how bad the waits are on this spring break Wednesday. Let's do this thing. So just got a ride on Hang Time, and it was running like Hang Time. We actually got 3rd row on the orange train. It was a little shaky at the bottom of the drop. I think that was the only part that's really gotten kind of just not so good. But besides that, pretty solid ride. And we closed our eyes the entire time, and it was a little more intense, I guess, but not by much. So after our pretty good ride on Hang Time, we're actually gonna head to this. It's called Silver Bullet. It's not very silver, at least in the track itself, but it should be an interesting ride. And it looks like the line is pretty non-existent for how busy it is today. So I will take that over, an hour-long line, but it's only about 20 minutes or so. So let's do this thing. We actually just got a ride on Silver Bullet right here behind us, and definitely shakier than normal. Sat second to the back row on the right side, and it was just definitely shaking. You could hear the rattling the entire ride, actually, which was really bizarre. But yeah, I don't know what's with this thing, man. We were on the A train, but it's so inconsistent, it seems, with how smooth it is. But I don't know, not a bad ride, just you could hear the shaking the entire time. We just had the cinnamon and sugar covered chips with ice cream, and the ice cream was delicious. It was like vanilla ice cream, but then they put real boysenberry in it, so it was really, really good. I preferred it to the boysenberry soft serve all day long. Oh my gosh, it was great. But that was the last coupon I had for my tasting card, so I will no longer be getting food for the Boysenberry Festival that is free. So kind of stinks, but now we're gonna go ahead and ride, I think, the mine ride, which I am a sucker for, so let's do that thing. All right, let's go on, honestly, one of my favorite rides in the entire park, Calico Mine Ride. So we just got off a quite snug ride on Calico Mine Ride. That's why I didn't film anything. So we actually got squished. I think there was 9 of us in the car, or maybe even more. So it's just, you know, that's just part of Calico Mine ride. Sometimes you're completely squished, and sometimes you have no one sitting next to you. But we're looking at hang time as we're walking over to Jaguar right now, but we're just checking out the purple lights on hang time, which looks awesome. Also, we're walking by the 80s dance party right now, and that's pretty fun. So if you want to check that out during the Boysenberry Festival, you definitely can. So everything is looking purple tonight, including hang time as well as Supreme Scream. They've got this beautiful purple hue to them in honor of the Boysenberry Festival. All right, here's something we have not done in forever, and that is riding Jaguar. Let's do this. I still appreciate this queue incredibly. It is definitely the best themed queue in the entire park. You can just see that here. Like, it is incredibly themed. And I wish that there were more queues like this at Knott's Berry Farm, but there just isn't. But I mean, I love it in here. Look at that. I mean, this is arguably almost Disney level theming in here. It's just really, really well done, and I really enjoy it, as long as no one's screaming. So surprisingly enough, we only waited about 10 or 15 minutes for Jaguar. I was expecting it to be a lot longer of a line.
Look at that sport.
So we just rode Jaguar, which is right above my head, and it's going to be very loud in just a moment. That was bad. I rode into the same seat as Zach, so we got squished and like shuffled all around. But I mean, just listening to it, you can tell how it's gonna ride, you know? So it just is not very good. Great family ride, but, well, I don't even know if I'd say great family ride. Just not really my taste of rides, I guess. So after a ride on Jaguar, we're gonna do a little thing called a night ride on Ghost Rider.
Boysenberry.
So that's gonna have to do it. We just got a ride on Ghost Rider though. That was fantastic. Third to back row. And the people behind us, Theme Park Obsession. That's right, we were hanging out with Dylan from Theme Park Obsession just for a little bit today. And if you have not heard of Theme Park Obsession, make sure to go check him out. He's got some incredible stuff for all of like Disneyland, Six Flags, and Universal mainly, but he's gonna try and spread out to San Diego with SeaWorld and also with Knott's in the near future. So make sure to check out Theme Park Obsession if you have not. Dylan's a fantastic guy, and he's got some even more fantastic content. So just definitely make sure to do that. I just keep looking at Ghost Rider though, because Ghost Rider's ride tonight was legitimately the best I've had since probably Scary Farm, honestly, with our 3 a.m. night ride. It was that good. But, right, Zach?
Yeah.
Cool. But I'm struggling to find a light right now because we are walking right next to Independence Hall, which is
like sketchy lampposts.
Yeah, so it's still really dark though. But thank you for joining us on this pretty weird adventure through Knott's Berry Farm. And honestly, probably our last visit for the Boysenberry Festival, at least for the Boysenberry Festival specifically. But it was very good this year. Very good. I can't wait to see what happens next year with it. But thank you for watching. As always, make sure to subscribe if you have not. And of course, as always, we'll see you on the next ride.